Times when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's what he delivers the most.
And here is Knight after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Warren, good.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Warriors trail by 8. Thompson passes to Curry. Green dishes to Curry. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Phoenix.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. John Lure, he's checked in for Alex Landon. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Warren. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Booker, and it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe. Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
And Lure kicks it to Tucker. Takes a 3. Good.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Now Price. There's a screen. The feed to Lure. Knight into the lane. Baseline J on the way. No luck. Good defense by Iguodala.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
They get the rebound. Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Teletovic's shot is good.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the rejection by Iguodala. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. Outside Knight. A 3-ball. Teletovic's shot is good. Teletovic has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Suns.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
And that one's good.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
And after just 1 quarter. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like we had a chance.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game. How he's able to take it that 1 notch forward each season.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Chandler out there with Warren. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Booker in at the 2. Now Tucker after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Here's Chandler, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle in a lot of contests. That one on Thompson. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
The first one falls.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense, and that's why teams will just still want him even late in his career.
And they get it back. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bledsoe against Curry. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Warren. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Warren's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. That's short off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry can't get it to go.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Phoenix looked to be on the verge of making it back into the playoffs last season. Ultimately, though, Greg, they faltered in the second half of the year.
Yeah, it was a three-team race. And after coming up short in 14, the Suns had the edge early. As you said, Kevin, they simply couldn't keep things going in the second half of the season.
You know, guys, the Suns went from the 8th seed to finishing 10th in the West. I mean, it would have been a tough task for them to stay in the race, particularly after all the trades. I mean, their team was in transition.
John Lure, he's checked in for the Suns. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Curry. Now, here's Warren. He's got 10 inside, and the dunk by Len.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And when you shake up a roster, as the Suns did last year, it's hard to keep pace. They ended 6 games back on that final playoff spot, but that all happened after they decided to shake things up.
Warriors trail by 20. Thompson. The long-distance three is buried. Thompson's got 10 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Booker in the corner. From deep. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game. From deep. Thompson misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, T.J. Warren had a very interesting start to his NBA career. Spent most of the first half in the D-League. In the second half, Clark, he finally got some minutes and really provided a spark.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have great range on his jumper right now, and he's not an elite ball handler, but he's one of the best cutters in the game. Moves well without the ball, so I think his future is bright nonetheless.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Len. Brandon Knight comes in for Booker. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Suns leading by 22. Knight into the lane. Golden State moving the ball around. Livingston, that's good.
And talking about TJ, guys, he put up a few interesting numbers towards the end of last season. Shot 64% from the field in March. Had 18 points in one game, 17 in another. The last game of the year, he chips in with 6 assists. So now it's up to him to put it all together on a more consistent basis.
Here's Iguodala after the Suns pick up 2. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. The Warriors also with a sub. Barbosa's checked in.
And, you know, getting back to TJ, yes, he needs to improve his shooting range, but what I'd like to see are major improvements on defense. I mean, he shows active hands when he's near the ball, but he can also be a bit lazy as a defender and gambles and reaches too much. That won't get it done at this level.
Outside Knight. Right wing. Here's Tucker. From outside, off the mark. So as we conclude the first half, so far...